suspected of copying Russian aircraft and making its most advanced fighter jets. A new documentary film aired on China Central Television has shed light on the origins of the J-15 fighter. According to the documentary, China's most advanced fighter jets are largely derived from Soviet designs, the South China. The J-15 is China's first aircraft carrier. Manufactured by the Shenyang Aircraft Corporation, a subsidiary of the state-owned Aviation Industry Corporation of China, the J-15 is nicknamed the Flying Shark. The fighter jet first entered service in 2014, and according to recent reports, there are about 50 of them currently in service. Last year, the aircraft received a series of upgrades including wings, radar and search and track systems. These upgrades are meant to put the J-15 on par with the US F35. But before we get there, let's take a look back at the fighter jet's origins. The origins of the J-15. The J-15 is the main fighter for the Chinese military, and there are at least 4 variants of the aircraft currently in development. However, more than a decade ago, the Chinese Navy was looking for a carrier jet, and development of the J-15 lagged behind development of aircraft carriers. In 1998, China purchased its first aircraft carrier, a warship of Soviet design, and is considering buying Russian Su-33s for deployment. According to a documentary shown on CCTV, Chinese naval leaders decided to use the fighter jets then used to build the J-15 and assign the task to the Shenyang Aircraft Research and Design Institute. 3 years later, the J-15 took to the air and successfully landed on the carrier in December 2012. The decision to build its own J-15 was taken after a deal for the Su-33 between Moscow and Beijing failed to materialize. Russia is looking at China buying at least 50 of the aircraft, while Beijing is interested in developing the J-11B, the J-15's predecessor in the Su-27 line. Years later, the J-15's dimensions are exactly the same as the Su-33, and the production model is even powered by Russia's Saturn AL-31F engine, Defense News said in its report, effectively making it an unlicensed copy of the plane. China has now been working to powering the J-15 with its own WS-10 engine, confronting US fighter jets.